Peace and love. Angel number 000 on the clock. Sending you all positive energy, high vibes, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button. You leave me any comments, any questions, and also any requests in my description below, and I'll be glad to assist you. I'd like to thank you all for interacting on my page and let me know the energy you are in, or just putting your comments. It means a lot to me, and thank you all for supporting me. If you have any aspect, any allegory, any knowledge you would like for me to discuss, leave them in my comments below, and I'll be glad to assist you. I am here to be of service to the collective, and I will be honored to assist you. Now, today I'm going to be speaking about the energy of Lilith. Lilith is a common energy used by a lot of astrologists, and it deals with our energy of our sexuality energy, also the energy of our shadow self and our darkness, the darkness that we all have inside of us. Now, always be mindful. I like to speak about the things that are hidden and that is darkness and known to be negative, because we all have that energy within us, and we have to be able to have the balance to be able to deal with the lows and work through them just as well as the highs. So in order to have soul evolution and ascension, we have to go and face our shadow self, face the things that makes us uncomfortable to get comfortable, face the things that we sweep up under the world, so we can have that balance, that peace, that love, that clarity, and are able to ascend. Angel number 222 was on the clock. So as I view allegories worldwide, I'm like, okay, there are millions of allegories, and the moral of the story stays the same. It's about us being able to transmit from a state of negative to positive, from good to bad, from dark to light. And we can all do that by having some self-awareness, acknowledging it, having closure, being one with it, and moving forward on our path, and not letting our darkness and negative external experiences hinder our growth. But every time we face our problems, our experiences head on, we become better. We start to build that character. Okay, I always be familiar with that. So that's why I wanted to come on and speak about the energy of Lilith, because we all have the energy of sexuality within us. There's nothing bad about sexuality and about us discussing it, because it's the energy of the womb. Okay, it's the sacred energy where everyone enters from, the womb, the portal. Okay, and we must speak about the sexuality energy and know how to manifest, to create magic, and to bring our manifestations into fruition. Also for healing purposes as well, and also for having a connection with the divine by tapping into that powerful sexuality energy. So it's not bad at all, and don't let individuals have you to think that it's bad. You know, just make sure that you have a balance with it. See, that's the thing about the energy of us as divine beings. We cannot overindulge in anything, or it's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be high vibrating for us. Okay? And that's with everything. Exercise, eating, sex, everything requires a balance in order to vibrate on a high frequency. So we can't really overdo anything if we want to stay high vibrating. Okay? So let's speak about Lilith. Okay? And the allegory goes like this. Lilith was the first wife of Adam. Lilith and Adam both was made out of dust. Okay? And Lilith, she was strong-minded. She was a beautiful lady with great sensuality and beautiful. But she did not want to be submissive with Adam. She wanted to take control sometimes. And Adam didn't like that. So Lilith continued to rebel in the marriage. She was the first wife. And as I listened to the allegory, I'm like, what it is they were so much alike. They both came from the dust. And she just wasn't into being controlled. So Adam got fed up with Lilith, and he kicked her out of the Garden of Eden. Once Lilith got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, she became angry. She wanted to seek revenge. She ran off and started connecting, having relationships with the demons. Also, they said she actually ran off and just started hurting people as well, just because she had that anger built up within her. Okay, so the moral of the story of Lilith is basically she lived in her shadow self from her being rejected from Adam. She grew anger, started living out of her ego, became egotistic, and she continued to live like that. So they have the stories of Lilith as being the black moon. She have a dark side, and in order to access Lilith, it's light that have to be shined on Lilith. So that's symbolic with facing the negative energy, facing being egotistic, wanting revenge, anger, being one within the shadow in order to access that light. Okay, so as we think of ancient Kemet, we had Set. He was known to be the chaos, the turmoil, creating crisis among the village in ancient Kemet, and also low vibrating energy, hate, anger, greed, jealousy, just as well as Lilith. And as we receive the energy of the allegories worldwide, it's for us to have the understanding of transmitting from the energy of dark, negative, low vibrating energy, transmitting to positivity, love, light, awareness, higher level of consciousness, and ascension. But before we can ascend, we must be one with the wombs. We must have the understanding of the things that we like to run from and face them. We must have the things, must have the overstanding, of the things that we overindulge in, and be able to be one and start to create a balance. So it's just like we have that subconscious, the past, the private life, the shadow, the darkness, the womb, the inner child. Then we have the conscious, the awareness, the ascension, the growing. Okay? And it's just like we have to be one with duality, two aspects that's manifested to create something beautiful. So in order for us to have a balance with it, we have to be aware. We have to be able to fix the energy that is not so good. We have to be able to know exactly the characteristics and the true essence of our souls. And this allegories is also symbolic for us to have the understanding that we all have the energies within us. That's what they were trying to show us. Ancient Kemet, Buddha, Hindu, all the allegories. And it's like once we listen and we sit down and we do some self-discernment and we see what is the message that this allegory is trying to tell me. And it's like, okay, you have that sexuality energy within you. You have that shadow within you. You have that subconscious within you. Be aware of it and be able to balance it out to create soul evolution. Okay? So there's nothing wrong. Never think there's something wrong with you, because we all have these energies within us. So angel number 2222 on the clock. So to find Lilith on astro.com, you'll go to the extended birth chart. Press on the extended birth chart. The second page, after you have to enter all your information in, it's going to say additional objects. Look on the left hand side. Lilith is going to be like the fourth aspect to pick. And it's going to come up blue. Sometimes it come up gray. Blue or either gray. And you just tap it on. Then you'll be able to find where is the Lilith placement in your birth chart. Okay? That is going to help you with ascension. That's going to be able to help you with your sexuality energy. Okay? It's going to tell you why you act the way you do as far as your sexuality. It's also going to let you know the energy of your low energy, your darkness. Okay? We all have highs and we all have lows. Okay? So, once we have the understanding of Lilith, we'll have the understanding of things that we need to become one with. Excuse me, you all. I'm sitting outside trying to make sure I don't have my coconut spray with me. Oh, I don't think I do. But so for an example, give you an example, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do individual videos, angel number 1414 on the clock, of Lilith 1 through 12 that resonates with the zodiac signs. So if you have a Lilith in your Aries, for an example, your imbalance will be not wanting to be independent. So you can lean on others for help. Now when we're dealing with Aries, if they are balanced, they are known to be the leaders. they are connected with the head, and they will be self-reliant if they are balanced. But if they living out of their Lilith, they're going to be codependent. Also, if you're living out of your Lilith energy, far as sexuality, you're going to express your sexuality outwards because you're about that first impression. So individuals is going to feel your energy of your sexuality externally, okay, because you have that high passion of rush and drive and action inside of your energy. Also, if you have that Lilith and that Aries, you're going to be an individual. If you have an imbalance, you're going to make decisions without thinking, going to make fast decisions. Now, if you have it balanced, you're going to take time, write a journal, be disciplined, be structured, and think in a calm state of mind and of balance before you make your choices and decisions. And that's how it basically works. It lets us know our lows just as well as our highs. And I was just speaking about the energy once we're dealing with the highs and low. And 3-3 on the clock. It's like we have to become one with them in order to ascend. And if we don't become one with them, we're not going to be able to ascend. So don't be afraid to face the lows and work through them for your highest good to help you with ascension. It's going to help you to become so much better, and it's like we have to be able to express ourselves. We have to be expressive because the energy will lie dormant, 1717. And it's like, this is not really me. This is not who I am. Okay? And once we have the understanding of the true essence of the soul of who we are, that's when we can move to different levels. We can time shift. We can go through different dimensions. But if we stuck in an area of our life where we're stuck living out of our lows, we're not going to ascend. So in astrology, I always like to let individuals know, it's nothing bad. It's nothing wrong with the energy. You just might not be on your path to ascension because astrology is going to tell you exactly your soul purpose. So for an example, Leo energy. I always tell individuals, if they're living out of their lows and they are unfamiliar with themselves, they is going to have a dim light. They're going to be living out of their Lilith because they're not going to be expressive, because Leos are the center of attention. They are expressive. They are the light, and they love to express themselves out externally. So if you're living out of your Lilith and you are not spiritually advanced and you're not walking in your soul mission, you're going to have that light dim. Okay? Always be familiar with that. So I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes. I want to join on and let you all know about an important aspect used in astrology by Lilith. It's known to be darkness and negative, but we have to deal with our sexuality energy just as well as our low energy and be one with them, be familiar with the knowledge of the collective consciousness, and see how can we ascend by perceiving a higher level of consciousness and dealing with the transformational times, also the darkness and the shadow for ascension. I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy and high vibes. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You hit the like button. You leave me any comments or any questions in my description below. And I'll be glad to assist you. Any requests. I love you all so much. And I'll be back with more. Peace and love.